All right, time now for Match in the Morning, and it's a good thing he's not afraid of heights.
Yeah, because he's more than 50 feet above the ground right now. He's checking out the Forge Adventure Park. It's in southwest suburban Lemont. You're not afraid of heights, right?
Sure. Well, yeah, you're not afraid of heights till you're hanging from a string 50 feet. They say this is 50 feet. This does not look 50 feet to me. I am sorry. That looks much higher than 50 feet.
648 feet.
648 feet. That's more like it. Let's go big or go home.
Exactly.
Jeremie is the man behind the Forge out here in Lemont. And before I attempt to cross this wall of wonder over here, I just want to hit home. The mission here is fun, but it's also about conservation, which I think is really incredible.
It really is. And so this area that we're at was 120 years ago a quarrying operation. In fact, a lot of the stone that came from Lemont was used to rebuild Chicago after the Great Fire, amazingly.
Wow.
Yeah. And so we have the Illinois-Michigan Canal that runs right down the middle, the Chicago Sanitary and Ship Canal, which is the northern border. So the two most important waterways in the Midwest are right here in the middle of Lemont. So when you're here, we kind of trick you into learning a little bit about the history of the land and about the conservation aspect of our business while you're having fun.
It's great. I think it's such a smart way to, like you said, trick people into learning about nature. And the money that is raised here goes back into the environment and conservation.
That's
correct?
exactly right. Yeah.
Yeah, that's wonderful. Okay, so what is this? What am I doing here?
This is a climbing wall, just like you'd have at the gym.
Okay.
The difference is you're up a few feet higher than you might normally be at a climbing gym. You just need to work your way across this element to get to the other side.
I did that Ninja Warrior gym a couple weeks ago, so I think I've worked out some of these muscles.
So you're good to go.
And this is great for team building. Like, do parents do this with their kids?
Absolutely they do.
You got kids doing this.
We have kids doing it. There'll be some kids up here today jumping around like a bunch of monkeys.
So I can't complain about it.
Nope.
All right. So the hard part to me is there we go. That's the first slip, and that's right. So the hard part is you've got these safety. What are these called again?
Those are called your belays.
My belays.
Yep. Keep you safe.
So you got to switch these belays. This is the hardest part. You got to switch it, but when you hear that click, that means you're not going to die. And there's two of those you're not going to die clicks.
You're amazingly safe. Yep.
Yeah. And then we move over to the next one. Has anyone ever fallen? You know, like what's the what's the injury rate?
Yeah, the injury rate's exceptionally low. You might, get a bruise on your knee or something like that if you happen to hit one of the elements. But
my delicate
we've
knees.
never had anyone get seriously injured out here at the park.
Okay,
It's very, very rare.
I gotta say, as I do it, it's not as hard as it looks.
Yeah.
You just gotta hang on. You gotta have a little strength. And look at this, my friends. Here we go.
Yeah, you made it.
You get to see this incredible view. And on a clear day, if you look past this zip line, which we're going to do in the next half hour, past that, you would be able to see the Sears Tower. It's a little hazy today, and I blame Alicia Roman for that. But otherwise,
all her fault.
But otherwise, this is a stunning, stunning view. I have never been here, have always wanted to be here. Thank you, Jeremie, for getting me out here. How much does it cost?
So the experience on the climbing tower starts at about $60 and goes all the way to $100 if you do an ultimate adventure pass where you get to do everything in the entire park. 20 plus experiences, including the miniature golf and laser tag and all that fun stuff on the other side.
That's great. I got to say, this is more fun than a lot of amusement parks out there.
It's a blast, and it's the kind of place you can spend 3 hours or 6 hours if you want to.
Exactly. And they have concerts and they have mini golf and all kinds of things. So all the different levels out there. All right, I'm going to attempt to go up to the top, and then I'm going to be zip lining across the quarry in the next hit, which is around 740.
Oh, we'll stay tuned for that.
We will.
What do you think of that, y'all? You can finally shut me up by pushing me off the edge.
I just love that you are game for whatever, Matt.
Yep.
Like, thanks so much. You commit 100% all the time.
I'm down.
It's fun watching you.
I'm committed. Well, this helps me commit. This part right here. This part.
A little insurance policy there. Yeah, nice.
Right. Amen.
We'll see you in just a little bit.
Amen.
He's saying his prayers.
So you've been talking about corn sweat, right? Have you heard of building sweat? Do they teach you about that in meteorology school?
What was the head?
Building sweat, it's in the city.
In the city.
Corn sweat is in the cornfield.
Building
sweat, it's when you walk past like an apartment building, like in Rogers Park or Prentice Row, and the air conditioning units be dripping on you.
Oh.
You know what I'm talking about? That is the building sweat.